Dear families, we want to thank you for supporting and understanding this process of distance learning. We want to thank you for attending the back to school nights, for connecting with your child's teacher and with your child's principal. We know that it is important that you keep that communication and that you support your child every single day. We understand that this hasn't been an easy task, and we are doing the best that we can to work with you, to collaborate with you while we teach your child. As you may know, the Ventura County has lifted one of the tiers of restriction in the watch list for COVID-19. That means that the schools in the Ventura County have the possibility to reopening for in-person learning. However, there is one key fact that we must consider. The positivity rate in the city of Oxnard is still high. We have zip codes or areas in which the cases are in the 2000s, other areas 1,900, and other areas close to the 1,000 positive cases of COVID-19. This poses still a risk of exposure for your child, our children, and for the staff. Therefore, at this moment, we are not considering reopening the schools for in-person learning. We want to make sure that once we do the reopening, it is because the positivity rate has decreased and we have less potential for exposure. In the meantime, I want to assure you that we will continue providing the best distance learning that we can. The teachers, principals, all of us in the Oxnard School District want the students returning to our schools for in-person learning under the hybrid model. We all want to see the faces in person. We all want to see the smiles and listening to their voices and their responses. This is not the right moment to do so. We are planning the conditions, the physical space, the physical ratio that we need to have to welcome all students and staff under the hybrid model. We will continue setting up the plannings and the organization to bring every single child to a safe and protected environment, to bring every single staff member in a safe and a protected environment. We already have school principals, office staff, and teachers in our schools, but they are working with no students inside the classroom. That assures us that we are following the measures. Thank you for understanding that. As we plan the reopening of schools, we will be sending a survey to each one of you. In that survey, you will share with us what will be your preference in terms of the model that you would like for your child once we reopen the school. Please make sure that you complete the survey as soon as you receive it and return it to us, because that will help us to plan and organize and have all the settings ready so that your child have a successful return to in-person learning under the hybrid model once we do so. Once again, thank you Thank you for understanding. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being there and for being here. We will continue providing more updates as we learn more about the next phase of this process. Thank you.